Okay, I want to go over a stock that has been like super hyped up by retail traders. One that I personally traded before and made really decent money on this one. And I just want to go back and because someone mentioned it in my Discord, on the most massive EMA 20 time distance I have seen in any penny stock. And I'll show you guys why it kind of makes that sense and everything. But if you look at SBFM, it had this big drop, so of course a lot of people, it catches a lot of people's attention. Anything that drops from, with all these reverse splits, of course, went from 250 to $14. So yeah, and then it had a split on 417, one for 100, and then a one for 20 on 808. So yes, not the greatest looking chart, but there's also massive money to be made. Right in here is where we took this trade here and it made about 20, 30, or even 40%. I remember this one went up pre-market and after hours. It was like a 40% pump. Obviously, it's not going to show that on the chart. And then it just kept climbing up here. And then we finally hit the EMA 10 here. But our main goal was this EMA 5, and that's what we got here on that. So let me show you guys what I saw in this thing and what I think in the very present time frame. So if you look at the EMA 20, that is your reversion to the mean. Everything in price history, it doesn't matter what it is, penny stocks or whatnot, they will hit this EMA 20, which is this blue band, right? It's a fact, it's a guarantee. Now, we can't just base our trades like, well, it hasn't hit in a very long time. We have to use other factors and other things, but it's definitely an end goal to be like, okay, it's due for that. So back in 416 is when we touched it. Well, if we look at our current data, I know this is just, I got to really zoom out and in here. We haven't clearly touched at all. Back in 416, look at this. No clear touch. Very obvious. The market makers will tell you when it touches. Any chart will. So 416, the current data is 823. So 516, 616, 716, 823. We are at 4 months, I repeat, of not touching the EMA 20. All right. So this is why you should get very excited and you'd be like, wow, this is really awesome. So, but why is it taking longer than that 2 month period that I say is usually what happens? Obviously, we would have never been in this trade because we're not near the ATR4. Right in here was a very, very excellent buying opportunity. I didn't see this till now. Now that I'm looking at it, I wish I was looking at it. This right here was a buying opportunity. We only buy when price is close to the ATR4, and if it's not, we draw a trend channel and we try to look for, well, where is our trend in a very short time frame? This is what I love to see, and this is how I trade CTNT. I made it pumped last time, and we made us massive money. Here's what we're seeing here. We're seeing right here, we touched the EMA 10, so we would not take it, and then we wait for time distance. We take it below the EMA 5, and we look for below the 10. So what we want to see is, well, we haven't touched the 10. It will clearly tell us it touched it. We haven't touched it here. We haven't touched it here. It got close, and we're very close here. We want to get below the EMA 5, and are we going to get as close as possible to this trend channel here? We don't have to get, because as you can see, there's support here, resistance here, support here. We're right now kind of like in the middle, maybe a little below it. I would take it. But this is definitely due for EMA 20. Obviously, it's going to fluctuate down. That's the only bad thing. 386 to 378. So if you're looking at the fluctuations, you're losing like 8 to 10 cents. So you do want to keep that in mind. But this one is definitely due, and it can very well go above the EMA 20, as we've seen many times. But yeah, this one's just curious because I traded this one before. We had massive gains on it just based on the reversions to the mean. EMA 5 gets hit the fastest, EMA 10, and then the EMA 20. And I have all the time distances. I have all the education in my Discord if you want to join. But this one definitely needs to be on alert. But why did it take so long? Well, look at this. Look at the volume. In my screeners, I don't have stocks with very less volume. When I'm looking at this, look at this one day. We had 72,000 on this day of volume. 150, 140. The volume is extremely, extremely low. But do keep in mind, low volume stocks had the biggest runs. I repeat, low volume stocks had the biggest runs. And why, you might ask, is because when they had that massive amount of volume, when it goes to 1 million, that's a massive amount. And so what I've seen is, I see a lot of these stocks that consolidate, haven't hit the EMA 20 in a while, very low volume, and then they'll pump 100%, 200%, and then everyone's chasing the pump and all that. And that's really what we're seeing here. I mean, look at this. We had 30,000 volume on this day. I mean, this is very low volume, so they tend to be more manipulated, and they tend to take longer to hit that EMA 20. So the good news is, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a consolidation pattern. At the very least, it could go down more for sure. The ATR4 is down here, which is a little... I would love for it to be at this bottom trend channel. I'm going to leave this trend channel up. If it hits this bottom trend channel, I would love for that, because I know there's strong support here, and at the very least, we could sell it at the upper trend channel. But our long... I mean, this is not a long goal. I really think the EMA 20 will get hit very soon. We're at 4 months of time frame. We're definitely due. Could it fluctuate to here? This is super easy gain here. So $3, and let's just say we go to our percentage calculator. I recommend everyone uses this. Let's just say you go from a $3 to a 3.50. What are we looking at? We're looking at a conservative 16% gain. So that's really what we're trying to see here. The EMA 20 is at 378. Let's just say it fluctuates to 350 down in this area, and then we sell. Yes, you make decent gain. And that's very conservative. It can very well go above it, but that is the next target for SBFM. All right, guys, I just want to share with this. This is kind of like a gem. This is a low-volume gem stock that is due for an EMA 20 touch. Obviously, if you bought it way up in here, you probably hate this stock, and it's been a nightmare for you, right? But you would have never bought any of this. But you got to look at, like, price reverse to the mean. Right in here, we had it in the Discord. It went all the way up, took that as massive gains, hit the 10. You should not trade it again until because their next target after 10 is the 20. Well, we weren't even due for the 20, so we waited this one out and out and out. As you can see, you had these little reversions to the mean. But now it's catching my eye of like, okay, now we're due for the 20. And drawing a trend channel, because we're not at this ATR4, which is my best buy signal. And let's just kind of see what this one does. We just had a reverse split right here on 808, so we got rid of that negative news. It was only a 1 for 20. We just got rid of the earnings. So right in here, earnings. I hate playing earnings for it. So everything's kind of out of the hat here. And now it's just, when are we going to go up? When it picks up volume, this will go up massive. All right, guys, if you guys want to join the premium Discord, hit the link down below in the YouTube comments, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord. When you join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. You guys are going to love this. Read the testimonies. A lot of people love this. We have massive wins and over 95% win ratio, even with this hard market. Please read how to subscribe if you have an Android. Avoid scammers. I'll never message or DM you first. So the server shop, if you click on the top left here, it's very easy to navigate. Everything is well organized in here. I'll teach you guys how to trade like a pro. I have 2 services, day trading and swing trading. The Day and Swing Trading Plus gives you access to both swing trading and day trading, and it's only $12 a month. If you subscribe on your computer, it's a flat rate fee. It will never increase. And let me tell you guys, when I mean it when I say it has an over 95% win ratio. I'll even show you the RTK journal here just to prove it to you. You'll have access here. This is the swing trading. This month was really slow, but the pennies were absolutely down massive. We traded Mon. I made a nice gain on that. We traded CTNT. I'm in GWAV right now, and you can see my exact entries, my exact exits, my notes of why I'm taking the time, and my hold time and all that. And then you can see, obviously, day trades are going to be the big, massive wins. 17, 20, 16, 14, 22. Then we get a little loss, and then 8, 24. I mean, the day tradings are absolutely massive, and this is all, very fast. 5 minutes holding time, 10 minutes max, and all that. And I show you that to build your confidence that this strategy works. Over 95% win ratio doing this one strategy that I have shown you, but this was a swing trading setup. I think you guys are going to really like the day trading. I even go live. You can look at my RTK live stream, day trade alerts, swing trade alerts, all entries and exits given to you guys. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is SBFM. I will be looking for this to have a massive amount of volume one day. To the very least, EMA 20 will get hit, so we'll be looking out for this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see you guys in the Discord.